Hi, welcome to Art is Fun with Nonna. I'm Nonna. The word Nonna means grandma in Italian. Everybody calls me that, my special friends, my grandchildren, and I hope that you'll call me that too. Today we're going to do a drawing of my character, Mr. MacBoggle, from my book, Mr. MacBoggle's Little Bird. If you remember last time we did Mr. MacBoggle with a happy face, with a sad face, and today we're going to do him with an afraid face. So I hope you'll enjoy this and you'll learn how to use art to express emotion. That's a big part of why we do art. So let's get started. The first step we're going to do is just to draw a simple circle. That'll be Mr. MacBoggle's head. The next step, what we're going to do is we're just going to go over and make a line through the very top of Mr. MacBoggle's head, a light line. We don't need to press down because actually this line and a few others will be erased at the end. Then we go to the bottom of the circle and just put a line straight through the bottom of the circle. We don't want to hit the middle. The middle is about here, but we want to drop down and just go to about a third of the way down, another line, that'll be where Mr. MacBoggle's eyes are, and then another line a third way up from this first line that we drew at the bottom. And that'll kind of tell us where to put Mr. MacBoggle's eyes and his ears and things like that. The first step that we want to do is we want to draw the eyes pretty much right centered on the middle of that line on either side of the head like that. And then we're going to make the eyebrows, and they're going to be in the same position as the happy eyebrows, which are kind of at a slant down like this. Then we're going to make one of our semicircles above each eye like that. Let's do his ears now. We're going to make a circle here and a circle down here. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. A circle here and a circle down here. Next, we need to make Mr. MacBoggle's nose. And his nose is going to be pretty much just down from the center of this circle. We make an arc right there, and then we'll make the nostrils, one on each side of the nose. Next, we'll need to make the mouth, and the mouth is going to be an arc like this, pointing down. And then we're going to make it almost a bean shape, because Mr. MacBoggle is scared right now. One thing I do see that we have missing is his mustache. He never goes anywhere without his mustache. So let's draw like a semicircle here and a semicircle on the other side. Now we'll want to fill in Mr. MacBoggle's eyes, the irises, colored part of the eye. And when you're afraid, your irises kind of are pretty large. And if you want, you can leave a little spot that's white for the highlight of the eye. So the eyes should be very wide at this point, because he's scared of something. He probably sees Gog, the villain in my book, and he's pretty scary. There we are. Now, we'll take our eraser. We're ready for our eraser. All right. Now we're going to erase some of these lines that helped us position the features of Mr. MacBoggle's face. And don't worry if you erase part of a line that you want. But that's why you don't bear down very hard like you do when you're making your letters or numbers, because the eraser can be your good friend when you're an artist. So let's erase this line. Got a lot of erasing to do, but that's okay. And now we have kind of erased some things that we want. And I'm looking at this and I'm thinking that Mr. MacBoggle's ear is not big enough on this side. So I'm going to erase that and start over a little bit on that. And I think this one is a little bit lower. So we're going to make that a little bit lower. And then we'll make the small circle underneath. Now, for the ears, we'll connect the two circles just like that. And then we'll erase the lines that made the circle complete. And we'll make a little arc semicircle in Mr. MacBoggle's ear over here and over here. Very good. Now, you can color these arcs in here to show that there's kind of a depth going on there. And we can have like little arcs here in the nostrils if you want. And you can go as far as this what you want. And you can color your drawing as well. But let's just check to make sure all of our lines are in here. See, I'm missing some on the eye. And this is missing on the bottom of his face. I see a little line over here that I don't like. And there we go. So that's pretty much Mr. MacBoggle's afraid face. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to color Mr. MacBoggle's mouth in just a little bit. Because his mouth is open, he's afraid of something. I don't know what it is. And you can even blend it and shade it. See how you can shade just by doing, you could do curly cues, you can do whatever. And I'm going to make the top of his mouth a little bit darker than the bottom. So that's Mr. MacBoggle when he's afraid. So that's what we did today. We did Mr. MacBoggle's afraid face. And his first name is Angus MacBoggle. So Angus was afraid in this one. Of course, you remember we did the happy face first, and then the sad face, and then the afraid face, and next time we'll do the calm face. You could practice these over and over again. You can color them. You can try to put a body on Mr. MacBoggle. Just have fun with it and practice. Just remember that art is fun, and don't get stressed out over trying to be perfect. A lot of times that we try things, they're happy accidents, I like to call them. So just have fun with art and express yourself, express your emotions, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.